Hey, tarot people, how's it going? I'm Violet. She's just all up in my shit, yo. We just all up in my shit, yo. But I love her dearly. So I have my stones here, which I think I lost them at the beach. I mean, that's what happens when, I don't know, you throw your bag down and nothing's zipped up and, well, shit. So, that's that. No use crying over it. No use crying over a lot of things. Let's light some sage, cause talc is cheap, yo. So, yes. Speaking of moving with confidence, oh, I just, it's really hard sometimes, I know, to be a light worker slash enlightened person, and you're like ahead of the curve, and it's just, you just have to deal with like this attitude of people that is just so infuriating. And meditation helps, but it only goes so far, and then you're just like, oh my god, I just want to choke you people because I don't know what else to do anymore. Like, you're so ingrained in your stupidity. I mean, yes, I know things are changing. We know things are changing, but I'm a little bit of a, racehorse, and things don't move fast enough for me. So I race off into the wild abandon, the unknown, and everyone else is still back there at the starting line, and I've already won the race and have the fucking garment around my neck. If you can't feel the frustration, there's definite frustration, and I apologize because I know I'm trying to bring like this message of like positivity, but I also need to bring this message of like almost a little bit of urgency and like awareness, because we live in a society where truth and justice and honor and diplomacy and things like that, they're all just the work. People shit on them constantly, all the time. I mean, you try and tell somebody the truth about something, and they can fucking shoot you because they don't like what you have to say. And if in their right position of power, they can take you out of your vehicle, lock you up in a jail cell, and hang you by your neck saying it was suicide. I mean, that's getting into some politicalized shit, but it's like, sometimes it's really hard to live in this world because you just like, how can it be full of such stupid people? You try and limit the people that you really have to interact with, voluntary and involuntary. I mean, involuntarily you can't, but I mean, it's just like white hot rage that builds up inside no matter how much meditation happens. And so I try to take that and use it constructively. Doesn't always pan out, but it helps for things, because I sit on stuff way too long, and I let stuff simmer. I mean, for fuck's sake, I used to call myself Mount St. Nicole, because I would just like be like, okay, whatever, I'll just go along with whatever you guys, kind of like this like demon beast coming out of me. But I can't do it anymore. I can't. I can't. I have to just call bullshit when I see it. It's so monotonous and overdone. Just can't do it. And you have to be selective with who you call that on, because, some people aren't worth being called bullshit on. Like, you just don't. You're like, I have like all this other shit that I gotta do, all this other fucking bullshit I have to deal with. I don't have time to explain to you the 50 million points of why you're fucking wrong, because it's not, I don't get paid. I don't get paid to spend my time doing that for you. And you should be figuring it out on your own, because I'm not your babysitter, I'm not your mama, and I'm not gonna wipe your ass at night. Like, figure it out on your own. God damn it. Is it so fucking hard? Do you need somebody to hold your hand and be like, well, this is wrong and you shouldn't be doing it like this? Or some people, they just need somebody to, like, basically just rip a fucking asshole out. Love overcomes all obstacles. A change in attitude is all it takes to turn things around. Trust in love's power. It will transform you and the ones that you love. All will soon clear. Yes, we all benefit from a different perspective. Sometimes you gotta be a Hagman. You gotta look at it from, like, this position right here, and not quite this other position that you've been looking at it right here. Yes, this is a very movement-oriented video. We're kind of shifting into a different phase of my spirituality and outcrying, where I'm embracing the North Node and Aries of my life. And if you don't quite understand North Node, South Node stuff, that's the nodes of the moon, look it up online. It's life paths. It's kind of like what direction your life is supposed to be going into. Aries is all about learning about oneself, and that's what I plan on doing. And it's less mirroring off of what others think. So I gotta start trimming that fat off and being like, I don't give a shit what you fucking think, because it does not reflect upon me. I mean, I'll try to be nice, but I can't promise anything, because it's fire on fire on fire, bitches. I mean, I'm like earth and fire, so what is that? Magma. I'm fucking magma. And then there's water on top, so I'm steam too. I'm like, shh. Alright. So be still. Feel. Just be. Have you forgotten what's truly important? When you pass from this world, all you will take with you is your soul. And this beautiful memory it holds. Well, I got some really ugly memories, but, I'll try to remember all the beautiful ones, like singing and shit, and, being with my friends, and fucking sushi, man. I think everyone will enjoy the memory of their favorite food. And a lot of people like sushi. Sushi's pretty, that's a shit. Oh, in honor, I'm wearing my Sag shirt. She's pointing her arrow. Yes, I'm not wearing a bra, because fuck bras, man. They are uncomfortable as shit. Half the time they ride up and they just, like, the under boob pulls out. Yeah, TMI. It's the fact of life. The fact that I have to wear a bra in public to not offend people, or they are, to get people not to stare at my tits is really, like, stupid. That's why I wear, like, those, I don't know, the ones that don't have underwears, or just, like, kind of like a, I don't know, elasticy stuff. Something that kind of holds it in place so I'm not jiggling about. Sorry, my jiggles are offending you. Apparently jiggling is not okay. We have to be all fucking mannequins. This is a favorable time for matters of the heart. A time of inspiration and healing. A relationship blossoms. Your heartfelt aspirations now manifest into reality. Well, I hope so. I fucking hope that something that I'm manifesting finally is manifesting. I mean, I've got a lot of irons in the fire here, and I'm just like, something's gotta, spark off. A great love life requires intimacy, trust, and the ability to share your feelings. Express your doubts and fears and your likes and your dislikes. Talk openly, listen, be present, and always with an open heart and mind. While my presence is slightly irrational and angry, but, I try to meditate, and then it kind of pushes it down, and it's just, and then I'm not able to express everything. So I feel like, what? Maybe irrationally angry is how it's supposed to be. You, my beloved, are like a ray of golden sunshine. I breathe in your love, and all my concerns melt away. All that is left is pure joy. Thank you, my beloved soulmate. Thank you, Nicole, my soulmate. You are the fucking shit. And what I've learned about you so far in your own reflection of you is pretty damn cool. Especially the fact that you are pretty, you don't mince words. If you got something to say to somebody, usually when you're speaking directly, it's kind of scary. That and you like to kick people who are in your way. But only people who are obnoxious and annoying and deserve it. Because if I can't kick other obnoxious people, then life isn't worth things. He wanted to be kicked, that fucking motherfucker. Get off my karaoke stage. I'm the one singing. Yeah. It's something. That's right. Ups and downs, right? Ups and downs. Frankie goes up and down. Shit, it's quite the roller coaster ride. Hold on tight and buckle your seatbelt. But isn't that what life's all about? Roller coaster rides and feeling like your stomach is gonna shit out your ass? Okay, oh boy. I knew that was gonna come up. Okay. Well, the main cards, we have the King of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Five of Cups in reverse. And we have the Universe in reverse. Now, the King of Pentacles usually represents in our sign male energy. And in reverse, he can be a little bit shallow. Or the energy can be a little bit shallow. Let's not completely put it on a gender, but it's a masculine energy. Obsessed with finances and successes and not enjoying like tangible experiences per se, but always kind of focused on their own idea of success. Can be a cheapskate. Maybe a manager, a boss, somebody of money stature who can be kind of shyster. It can be a shyster. So watch out for somebody who might try and cheat you. Then we have the Three of Pentacles in reverse, which is about the Three of Pentacles is about building and establishing skills and just working on the craft of things, whatever. So, and in reverse, it can be about having some small wishes, some small successes, but it can also mean that there is a hindrance of those skills. There's something blocking that. There's an inability to work on something, and perhaps the shyster king he's blocking that. Maybe that's what's happening. But we have the Five of Cups in reverse, which is really good because we want that Five of Cups in reverse. That means we're moving past feeling of loss and we have 5 cups, 3 have spilt, but we still have those 2 cups. You still have your integrity. So maybe somebody's trying to cheat you out of something and they're being successful at it, but you're like, you know what, that's cool, you don't affect me, that's not what you're doing is going to bite you in the ass in the end, and I'm not going to let it affect me, because even though you're doing what you're doing and maybe it affects some aspect of my life at this moment, in the end all that really matters is the experiences that you've had in life. So it's like a cough yawn thing going on, and you're now moving past the disappointments and the despairs that you've been feeling, and going forward past the emotional times. And then we have the universe in reverse, which is about endings and beginning to start a new cycle. So maybe there is something, you're getting rid of a shyster ass person, and your wish is finally coming true, and you're finally moving past this, like, feeling in your heart of like they've, oh man, if only I wouldn't have had to deal with this person, then I wouldn't have been lost all this money or lost this stature, or they, whatever they're doing is not affecting you anymore. You've gone past it. You're and you're almost at the end of this. You just, you have to see it through to the end. Just be done. Enjoy the fresh beginning, because the punctuation mark is the Fool. You're starting something new. You're going somewhere. And maybe it's not quite secure yet, but you're moving past, like, stuff that's stuck and held you down. And, it's like the Three of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles are kind of in succession. We have the King of Pentacles. So we have, like, this practical, earthly thing that's been, like, holding you down almost. And you're moving past that, and you're starting this new journey, and you're like, I'm done with you. I'm done with you, you superficial king. We're done. Stop it. Your nonsense is not required. I mean, we're just zero. He has he has a little pack. He's not carrying a bunch of suitcases. He's not carrying, a whole house with him. He's a nomad. He's free. He's free to go and where he pleases and do what he needs. And then we have the Magician right next to it, which is 1. That was 0. This is 1. You got everything that you need right here within you, and you can make that happen. Maybe you're leaving a job. Maybe you're like, I'm done with this job. I'm over it. You don't pay me enough. You don't get the benefits that I deserve. You've been promising me this raise, but you've been, I see that you buy hookers online or something. That's an obviously outrageous and ridiculous situation, but, it happens sometimes. But just like, you may not feel secure in this new step that you're about to take, but you're taking it, and you're free. And you have everything that you need within you, because you're not letting that sadness pull you down, and you're not dwelling. There's no dwelling anymore. There's freedom. There's the ability to manifest and be that fucking magician. So go forth and be, and fuck that king. Whatever he's bullshit about, Maybe you're not just, writing them off, but, you're taking a part of that mentality that's coming on, and you're saying, no, nuh-uh, not buying it. You're full of shit. Just done. And, it might be difficult, but, looks like you're not dwelling on it, and it's not going to be an unhappy thing. It's going to be a moving past and towards something better and new. Moving towards the 6 of Cups, a stable platform of emotional stability, because you're free, and you're going, and you have you have your little monkey friend, and you have your little tiger friend, and you have your, there's a fucking croc trying to eat your feet, but, you just punch that motherfucker in the face like that guy did with the shark. we always, I think it's like we always fear the stuff that may eat us, but we forget you can always punch it in the face. There's a lot of people I'd like to punch in the face. It's a very long list, but, society standards and practices don't allow me to do it without calling it assault. So I just smack people on the bottom, and they get all, they're like, oh, you thought my bottom was cute enough to smack. I'm like, no, just can't smack you in the face, sorry. So, with that, dark was the night, but the morning shall come. And I'll leave you with that.